Yeah, hi again, and welcome back. This is our fifth lesson on the tutorial how to work with photo editor. Let's say it again, developed by MacGyver. Today we are going to see the rest of the filters that are in the effect at the bottom menu. Uh, Choose a photo from the gallery. Let's take um, this one. My cute nephew while she was swinging, and we'll go down to the effect, and let's take a quick look on the filters that are here. Original, gamma correction, auto contrast, auto tone, sharpen, unsharp mask. Let's scroll a little bit to the left. Blur, smart blur, sketch, oil paint, Lomo. Let's scroll again to the left. Sepia, light, black and white, high contrast, opacity, overlay, pixelate. Let's scroll again. Edge, gray, which is actually black and white with a normal contrast compared to the black and white with a high contrast. Invert, swap, and that's about it. And let's start now with the blur tool or a blur filter. Right here. Okay. When you take a shot with the camera with the lens larger than 50 millimeter in length, what usually happens that the image that you are focused on is sharper than the background. And again, this is not the best photo that I can take for to show you what I mean. But let's use the blur tool. So anyway, I want to leave my nephew within the focus area and the rest of the photo, or at least some parts of the photo, to make them a little bit blur. So we're going back to the effect, look for the blur filter, click on the blur. Now it's a little bit difficult to see while in that size, but go to the radius and just take it a little bit to be too much, of course, with the blur effect, but just to show you what I mean. Okay, now again, if we don't want to apply to all of the area in the photo, click all and then shape, and as you probably already know, go to the invert, and now we can start working on the image. For the beginning, I'll be using the largest side of the brush with the less hardness possible, and just start brushing. I'm not going to be very precisely here for the moment. I'm not gonna waste your time. But now let's go back to the brush and reduce a little bit, about half the size of the brush, and try to go only for her leg as much as we can. We can of course enlarge it for a better precision. Okay, she is more or less within focus. Um, Now, if I'll pinch it now, if I touch it and pinch it in order to enlarge it, it won't be possible, because it's like I'm going now to brush it. So I cannot do what I'm trying to do is just pinch the photo and enlarge it. Look what happens. Okay, I can't do it. I try to do it, but I can't do it since I'm in the blur tool. So um, you have to apply it. Then now you'll be able to pinch, for example, her leg and place it wherever you want. Now you can go back to the effect tool and to the blur area. Okay, again all, shape, brush, enlarge it a little bit. Now okay, actually I cannot do it already now because I've already applied a filter, so I had to do it before. Actually, that's what I'm most missing in this great application, kind of a hand tool within the filter or the effect itself. Anyway, we leave it for the moment. Let's go backwards. And let's reverse our filter. Now reduce it. Actually, let's take the fit position. Go again to effect, blur, all, shape, invert. I will choose for the moment the largest size available. Okay, let's do it quickly. Don't waste your time. Now, if it's too much of a blur, you can go back and reduce it a little bit till you find the right blur effect for you. If this is okay, you can apply it. I will go to the other key that's seen in the picture. Okay, and maybe also a little bit here, since it's too much of a blur. So actually what I'm leaving blur is only the longest background, or the far background at the picture. Okay, let's apply, and now if we enlarge it, you can actually see the blur effect over here. Okay, too much of a blur, but again, just to show you what could be done. Let's reverse it and go to fit again, effect, scroll to the left, and now let's check the smart blur. Okay, leave it in the default radius. Just hit again the all, and of course the shape, and again invert. I'm sure you already know it. Take the brush, let's do it right here. This is more like a blurrish or a very light blur. It looks like an oil painting. I'm going to put it on, let's say 20. Okay, and apply. Now if we enlarge, you can see right here what the effect has done, or right here behind her head. This is a nicest and a little bit nicer than the other blur. But again, this is not the best photo to show you. For example, if you take a shot of a man running with a mountain in the background, so you could be using better the other blur tool. Okay, let's go again to the effect. Not much to show you here. This is kind of a Lomo effect. sepia, light, which make it lighter, black and white contrast, very high black and white contrast. I reduce a little bit with the contrast, and again you can always go to the all, shape, invert, take the brush, and decide that this is the part that you want to leave black and white, something like that, or whatever you choose. Okay, again effect, opacity. You can control the opacity of the photo. This is 100%. Then you can just make it, it's not darker. You can actually block the area of the photo from light, like coming in through the photo. We'll do it later on in one of the next tutorial. We'll use the opacity tool with a combination of other background of photos, so we'll be able to see better what it does. But for the moment, this is the opacity tool. Overlay, you can combine two or more pictures together. Pixelate, I don't like this effect at all. Edge, gray, which is a regular black and white. Invert, makes it like a negative. Swap, if you like it. And again, in each effect or filter, you can use the all, shape, or invert tool. Okay, let's go backward. Color tool, I like to use it, especially to make the saturation more saturate. The color actually gets more lively. While I'm doing it, I also like to use the contrast tool a little bit, just a little bit more contrast. Let's go and apply it. Okay, the photo are much more with the lively colors. Going back to the effect. Okay, we pretty much cover everything right here. The sharpen and unsharp mask. Let's enlarge a little bit the photo. Okay. Using the sharpen tool can actually kind of make it sharper than it was before. It doesn't really take a blurrish photo and turn it into a sharp photo, but it will give you an illusion or effect that something like sharpening photo. Let's apply it. This is after the sharpen, and if we hit the backwards right here, this is before. Let's hit again. Okay, after and before. Okay, once you do it, you get experience, and you'll be able to say what is better for you. Going back to the effect and choose unsharp mask. Let me show you again what we could have done. Go to the radius. See what it does. It actually turn it into a more contrast photo, and it actually should touch only the edge of the image and not all of the image. Again, you have to decide if you like it. This is the effect after we've applied it, and this is before. Okay, again, after and before. Okay, fit, and for the moment we leave the photo as is. Now this is not a square format. You can always crop it into a square format if you want to put it in Instagram. I'm not sure why Instagram has chosen a square format, although I like it very much. But in case that you want to leave the photo in that format, rectangle, just save it. I'm saving it now to the gallery. The image has been saved successfully. Just to show you in a quick minute, I'm going to use now a different application, photo editor, available by the way also for iPhones and Android of course. Go into the photo editor, choose the photo, the image, click right here. This is our photo. I want to choose a different background other than white, so I will go right here and now right there, choosing for example something like the blue here. Let's take this blue. Okay, go here and save it. What kind of resolution you want to save it, and JPEG, PNG, just take the highest quality and leave it as JPEG, and the photo has been saved. Let's go back to the gallery, my quick pick gallery. Okay, now there is another folder by the name of the application, photo grid, and if I go inside, this is exactly the square format that support by Instagram. And now I left the photo at the same dimension, the same format, while I put it in the square format. I didn't show you all the options in the photo grid. You can enlarge or reduce the photo. You can move it to the left or to the right, place it wherever you want. It's a very nice application. You could use it. That's it for today. Hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Take care. Bye bye.